It's been almost 6 years since we met Lightning McQueen and his petrol-headed pals from the movie Cars, and the tie-in game was actually not a complete wreck. It did suffer from the usual movie tie-in game flaws though, like sluggish controls and a short campaign length and just lacking that overall polish.
But now McQueen and his crew are back for more motorized mayhem in Cars 2, a kart-style racer with a focus on spy gadgets and good old-fashioned combat racing.
So the question is, can it break the dreaded movie game tie-in curse?
Please, 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 please.
Cars 2 roughly follows the story of the film, and you'll be recruited by the command headquarters for reconnaissance, operations, and motorized espionage, or Chrome for short. Here you'll be trained and geared up for a range of different missions and races that will see you burning rubber on tracks around the globe, all while chasing down the notorious Professor Zed, or Z as the Americans call it.
Unlike the original Cars, Cars 2 has ditched the open world formula to focus solely on the races, and it makes for a much better experience. The story is kept to a minimum, just playing out in short cutscenes that help to break up the race-by-race format.
What Fillmore is trying to say is that Professor Z's thugs have been spotted trying to sabotage this race.
It all has that great Pixar look and feel to it. Character models all look like they've driven straight off the silver screen with extremely expressive animations and with some great voice acting by the original cast.
I hope this doesn't upset the tranquility of my karma.
You can choose to race as a number of different characters from the film, and as you progress, you'll unlock a series of different cars and costumes, all of which can be viewed in greater detail in the Holodome's garage.
All the cars will handle differently depending on their speed-power ratio. Big cars will be able to throw their weight around the track, while the minis can zip through the pack, avoiding obstacles and opponents.
However, this difference in performance is fairly minimal, so you will probably just find yourself choosing a car for its personality more than its performance.
The story is split up into clearance levels, each containing a select number of races. Rank highly in these and you'll earn spy points, which unlocks new story races, as well as ones you can play in free play mode. While there's no online to speak of, up to 3 friends can drop in at any time to help you in the story mode, or verse you in everything from Mario Kart and Spy battle races, survival arenas, and even a capture the flag mode called Disruptor.
Red team has obtained the disruptor.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't race online. I mean, some of those arena modes feel really empty with just 1 or 2 opponents. But this is a kart racer at heart, and it's really best played at home with a bunch of friends on the couch, all jostling for first place.
I definitely had the most fun in the multiplayer hex. The battle races in particular were my favourite. Sticking with the spy theme, there's a bootload of weapons to pick up, like oil slicks, RC cars, rockets and machine guns. Combine these with some of the tricks you can pull off, and races soon turn from a quiet Sunday drive into a destruction derby.
Oh, I know what you mean. There's nothing better than doing a quick 180 and then firing your rockets behind at a fast approaching opponent. As you pull off these tricks, you'll fill up a boost meter. You can pop up on 2 wheels, jump over obstacles, even drive backwards for that extra impressive overtake. The AI will fight back though, so be prepared to maneuver out of the way of their attacks, especially in the later races where the difficulty ramps up quite unexpectedly.
Yeah, those opponents can be very sneaky, often ramming you off the track or bombarding you with attacks.
But unlike other kart races, there's no real catch-up system here, so that if you find yourself at the back of the pack, you really have to work hard to get back to the front. And after a while, this begins to feel a bit unfair.
Eventually you will unlock a survival mode where you'll have to collect batteries to keep your shield up to protect you against Professor Zed. These races are a great way to show you new shortcuts and hidden roads to take. But you'll be racing the same tracks over and over again, and after a while I really started to tire of them.
That's a really good pun, Hex.
Oh, thanks, Darren. I thought so. There's like a tire with a Y.
Interactive elements and hazards like landslides and landing aircraft turn the courses into giant obstacle courses rather than racetracks. Oh, tires and wheelies and wheelies. Sorry, my mind was racing and it totally wasn't in gear.
Nice. Anyway, I did find the Disruptor and Hunter arenas really disorientating. While you do get some handy light beams that point out your opponent's locations, the multiple levels and tight turning circles left me stuck in more than a few awkward positions. And I was happy just to skip these and get right back into the straightforward racing.
The developers of Cars 2 were also responsible for the Toy Story 3 game, one of the few successful movie tie-in games from last year. So it's not surprising to see the same team working together again to create another Disney Pixar movie game.
Guys, it's been a while since I've really enjoyed a casual racer like this one. All the story and padding have been stripped away, and what you're left with is a great game with loads of personality that anyone can pick up and play. I'm giving it 8 out of 10 rubber chickens.
The single player is a bit short, but if you're after some chaotic on-the-couch multiplayer action and you're a fan of the movies and you like games like Mod Nation Racers or Mario Kart, then you'll have a good time here. I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
So, are we agreed that it has broken the movie game curse?
Just for now, Darren, but things could change very quickly.
I'm terrified.
You should be. He should be.